the KB Cup final. The Parramatta side, they came to this quarter-final with a loss to Penrith at Tweed Heads, and then they had that very big win over New South Wales Combined Country. There's their team for tonight, a very strong one. I must admit I was thinking that Ray Price, Michael Cronin and John were fortunate to make the quarter-finals, qualifying with a loss to Balmain here at Lang Park, and then a very big win was needed against South Island, New Zealand. Here's their team, minus those three players I mentioned, and captained by Rod Morris, with Mark Murray, I would think, very keen to impress selectors with a big game against the outstanding Parramatta halfback Peter Sterling.
Third of that as Sterling restarts for the second time this evening, and that was nicely picked up over there by Cherry, the centre three-quarter. Cornescu, a player who is looked upon as a fine prospect in fairly high rugby league circles.
Curry in from fullback, and now a flash down the wing from the number 5 Wayne Chalice, but tackled by Taylor and by Phelan. Good work by Brisbane.
It was good work by Curry, the fullback. He chimed in and got his pass away particularly well to Chalice. We've heard some good reports about this youngster, and that was a very fine piece of play.
Or changeover fee, if they call it that now, from Queensland to Sydney. Paul Taylor will play it to Ray Price eventually. Now it's Sterling, now Kenny, Cronin, Ella.
And here's the first break made by Parramatta. Ella, taken by the fullback, but he's picked up Brett Kenny. Calls Eric Groth on his inside. Kenny gets the pass away to Ray Price. They're 3 metres out, Parramatta. Nice work by the Eels. First real chance they've had of showing their form. Out to Groth now, but he's put it down. And picked up by the 5'8" Harry.
Murray. Short ball there for Niebling, but he ran into the waiting shoulder of Michael Cronin. And up goes Grenke now. Tackled about 8 metres on the Parramatta side of halfway. 9 is Fullerton Smith.
A clean break. He left Muggleton and Phelan behind him. His pass infield knocked back by Parramatta. That's play on with Sterling.
Sterling, Bugden, Bugden. Midway between 22 and halfway. Parramatta's end of the ground. Play on the old grandstand side. Here's Chris Phelan. Quarter time, just a minute away. O'Reilly, Ray Price.
Price has made a clean break. Looking for support, finds Kenny. You can shut the gate. Very fast and sprinting away to go under the uprights. First try, clean break to Ray Price. Capitalised upon by Brett Kenny. And Parramatta.
Certainly looked forward, didn't it?
It looked forward to me.
This is Phelan. Phelan, won the beat. Tackled 2 metres out from the line. O'Reilly will be asked to play it on the 5th tackle. Edge, Sterling. The cross kick bomb coming off a Brisbane player.
Oh, yes, a chance.
And making a run at Gene Miles, but spilling it.
See, that was bad luck too, because it was a great opportunity then, and yeah, certainly there's not much you can do without the ball, and he's obviously looking to create opportunities before he has it in his hands, and the Brisbane defence continuing to move up very quickly.
Parramatta are pushing the Brisbane pack completely off the ball. Here's Taylor, now Kenny, now Cronin. The defence holding. Fullback Curry making that tackle with Mark Murray, who's getting through a lot of work. A dummy to O'Reilly running the blind and picking up Bugden coming the open. Tackler was Grenke.
Came on it very strongly then too, Bugden.
Edge to Sterling, to Ella, and now to Phelan. A couple of these Brisbane players going in with the shoulder. They're not going in actually to make a tackle, but to hit with the shoulder, and a couple of times Parramatta forwards have been able to capitalise on it. Didn't quite happen then, but you probably saw Chris Phelan bounce off a shoulder. Sterling, the kick going through for Curry to go across. They've put it down. This will be a try. Yes, that's a Parramatta try, scored by Steve Ella. off the Peter Sterling kick across, and a Brisbane player down injured in goal.
And a well-placed kick too from Sterling. Parramatta have been very impressive in this opening 7 minutes of this second quarter. They've been a lot more methodical and purposeful than they were in the opening 20 minutes and controlling the ball better. Unfortunate here, the two of them went up. The winger,
my goodness,
Thompson, was the one that missed the ball. Yes, well, Thompson went up over the top of Sterling.
The kick by Harry. Getting underneath it is Neil Hunt. A fullback by trade, playing on the wing. Taylor.
And yes, a chance too for Parramatta.
Kenny. There's big trouble because Ella was coming up in the centre and Kenny lost his footing. Ella now. He's put it down.
So Cornescu plays it now. Murray. He's through.
Got through at least 3 Parramatta defenders. Good football by Murray. Neil Hunter's back to save, but I think he may have rolled off it, has he? No, Hunter's got it.
5 gone now. Gene Miles. Murray.
He's through another gap. Ella's chasing. Curry's put it down now. So Muggleton to play it for Parramatta. Murray making 2 fine breaks in this third quarter. Neil Hunt. Here's Cronin. Shows it to Ella, then makes the split himself. Picks up Ella on the run round. On to Kenny. They'll be hard-pressed to stop them now. Kenny picked up from behind. He had Neil Hunt on his inside, unmarked. He was just checked there for a stride, Kenny. Gene Miles picked him up. Ella goes on with it. Curry's underneath it. He's made a mess of it. And it's a try to Peter Sterling. Peter Sterling's fair try.
Yes, it'll be interesting to see that.
Giving Bob O'Reilly an early shower. So Steve Sharp will go into the front row. O'Reilly given an early use of the shower. Brisbane winning the scrum to Harry, the 5'8", the run round for Murray. Murray into a gap and knocked down by Parramatta. 6 more tackles. 6 more again, says the referee. Out to Harry, on to Cherry. Away from Sterling. He could score. He's short. He's a metre short. It's out to Harry now. A long ball across to Mark Murray. Tackled by Taylor. Gave it to Cornescu. The Brisbane crowd brought to their feet for one of the few times tonight by this side. That's the wing 3-quarter Gary Thompson. Now Gene Miles. Turning it back to be dived on by Harry. 20 metres out from the line. Norm Carr. Tackled by Muggleton and Phelan and by Steve Sharp. Parramatta 15, Brisbane 4. Grenke. Tackled effectively by John Muggleton. 5 tackles gone. Murray puts up the bomb. Getting underneath it is Brett Kenny. Look at him fly. His goal line. Running with it is Cherry, the centre. Stephen Edge picking him up from behind. Sharp. Kenny. He'll go on and score. His second try of the night.
Yes, well, that was a bad mistake by Brisbane. Then under pressure, obviously looking to clear the ball away from their line. The pass went astray. Kenny onto it very, very quickly. He's had a fine game out here this evening. He's a fine.
Their replacements are out there now. Gary Howe and Glenn Mansfield is the other boy.
Here's Ella. He's looking for Eric Growth. Picked up by Curry. Cronin. Growth on the run round. Tackled by Norm Carr.
And Mansfield may get the touch here on the blind side. He doesn't. It's gone to Phelan. Mansfield is in 17, a dummy half now. Sterling, Price. Kenny, Cronin. The run round's on. Muggleton takes it up. Kenny's on his inside. Picks up Atkins. Kenny's on his inside for try number 3. Beautiful positional football. Splendid piece of football by that youngster, Brett Kenny. 3rd try of the night for him. I don't necessarily subscribe to the fact that they've played well tonight, Parramatta. They certainly played awful in the first 20. But that can be put down to good Brisbane defence. Astle getting a pass on for Norm Carr. Can they crack that line? Paul Taylor turns them back. 17 going to ground. Terry Webb. Just 4 minutes to go, and a chance still there for Brisbane to crack that Parramatta line. That's Cherry, the centre. Murray. A top performance by Mark Murray tonight. Kellaway to Carr. Now a chance. They surely must score here. He's across. Bruce Astle, the try scorer. Brisbane's first points on the board. As far as... There's a siren. Referee says, forget about that scrum. It's all over. And so it is too, with Parramatta winning the 3rd quarter final, 25 points to 7.